Still ahead, every Monday we have help in the kitchen with a recipe you can make in just 13 minutes. Anne-Marie Tiernan tells us what's on the menu.
Hey there, we're back in my kitchen today making a simple meal with basics you probably have at home. Some pasta, frozen peas, and chicken. Check this out, a chicken dinner that has wild mushrooms and an herb sauce. So it really is the secrets in the sauce. Chef Suzanne is here already hard at work. Tell us what you're doing here, Chef.
Well, I've got some olive oil, a little bit of butter. We're going to take your, I'm using a purple onion, but you could use a white onion or a green onion if you like. We're going to saute those till they're, you know, my favorite thing, till they're translucent. So we're going to crank up your stove a little bit. Those are going to saute, like I said, till they're translucent. Then we're going to add your mushrooms. I'm using a wild mushroom blend, which is a portobello, a button mushroom, a shiitake. If you didn't have the blend of mushrooms at home, you could just go ahead and use whatever you had. But I like the blend because it brings in all those really nice flavors.
Fresh, not canned?
Not canned on this one. All right, all right. But you know, you can pick up.
No quick little trip there.
No, gotta use those mushrooms. So we're gonna saute those a little bit, and then we're gonna add, I'm using a vegetable stock. You could use a chicken stock if you wanted. We're gonna bring that to a simmer, and then I've just taken some regular ricotta that you can get at the store, and I've put a little bit of your Italian herbs in it and kind of mix that up. And that's going to bring that to a boil. We're going to add a little bit of cream, but you don't have to add cream if you don't want to. You could add a half and half, or you could add a little bit of 2% milk if you wanted to. And then we're going to add our frozen peas. So this you can go to your freezer for. And I'm adding a little bit of bacon just for extra flavor. Again, you know, if the bacon's going to bother you, don't put it in.
Bacon makes everything better.
I think so too. Then this is going to simmer for about 10 minutes. It's going to thicken. And at this point, you could put it, we're putting it over pasta for today's show. And we're using a grilled chicken breast, but you could use shrimp. You could use leftover steak. You could really put it over whatever you want.
So you pour that over the pasta, and then you have the chicken there. Did you put that in the oven at all, or that's just kind of mix it up?
You should be ready to go.
Okay.
You should be ready to go.
Okay. I also want to show you a little time saver that I have here. You know, if you want to use fancy seasonings from your garden, great. But if you don't, you know, just put this in, mix it in with your ricotta, and that helps add some flavor. We have all this written down for you in a recipe at WTHR.com, and you can see the recipes for 13-minute meals, a challenge every week. And Chef Suzanne, you prove that you're up for it once again. This is dinner. Doesn't that look great?